Oh, hi! Welcome to The Knowledgeist! Today, I'm going to teach you the basics of axiology, or the study of flags. First, let's start off with flag anatomy. Okay, flag anatomy. These are the elements of a flag. Okay, first, the badge. A coat of arms or a simple heraldic symbol. Okay, so, a coat of arms, you know what a coat of arms is, like the British coat of arms or the Spanish coat of arms. If you look on the Spanish flag, you can find the Spanish coat of arms as the main part of the flag. So that's what a badge is. Next, let's go to the canton. The canton is this part of the flag. This is the fly. So this half of the flag is called the hoist. This half is called the fly. And any of these are cantons, but it's usually this one. Okay, so a canton is like the blue field and the stars in the American flag, or the Union Jack on the Australian flag, or the Union Jack on the New Zealand flag. Okay, now to the charge. It's a figure or symbol appearing in the field of a flag. So a charge is like the shield and the two spears on the flag of Kenya. It's an emblem, but they put it on. Okay, now let's go to the emblem. It's a device used as a charge on the flag. Usually the emblem is the charge, but sometimes it isn't. So, okay, so it may be heraldic in origin or modern. For example, the Mozambique flag, it has a gun on it, which is obviously not heraldic, it's modern. Another example is the maple leaf in the Canadian flag. Fun fact about the Canadian flag, it has no official symbolry. It's actually just made to look Canadian. It doesn't have any actual symbolry. Okay, now let's go to the flag. The flag is the field. The field is the background of the flag. So like on the Canadian flag, there are two red stripes and a white field where the maple leaf sits. The maple leaf is on a field which is white, a field of white. And that's it for flag anatomy. Wait, actually one more thing. Now, let's talk about the fimbriation. The fimbriation is a narrow edging or border, often in white or gold, on a flag to separate two other colors. For example, the white and gold on the lines of the South African flag. Yes, okay. Now flag anatomy is done. On to the good flag or bad flag. In this segment, I'm going to show you two flags, and you have to decide which flag you think is better. Oh, hi Cupcake. This is my little brother Cupcake. Okay, Cupcake, which flag do you think is better? The flag of Sammy's backyardia, or the flag of this made-up country? Which one do you like better? You like this one better? Cool. Okay, now I'm going to point out what I think is wrong about this Sammy's backyardia flag and this flag I made in like a day. Okay, so let's start. One second, I'm just cleaning my desk. Okay. First, about Sammy's backyardia. First of all, a big no-no on most flags is when the main part of the flag is writing. If you want writing, you usually want to put it under an emblem, or else it looks pretty bad, like this. Especially if you don't have good handwriting and you don't do it well, then it looks pretty bad. Like see, the handwriting is bad on this, so that's obviously a big no-no. The second no-no is the main part is the writing. And the third problem is, look at all these smiley faces. They're uneven, they're uncentered, they have no meaning. They're basically just put there for decoration, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it takes away from the feel of the flag. Now, let's talk about this flag. This flag is an okay flag. It has an emblem here, which is the emblem and the charge. This is the field. These are two fields surrounding. Usually on flags you don't want to have like this, because, and also you usually don't want like a non-straight color. It's just this is just supposed to be waves, but on a normal flag you usually wouldn't like to put this on here. It would make more sense to make this just blue or just light blue. And now look at this, and now look at the Canadian flag. Which one do you like better? Okay. This one is a little bit hard, so pause the video if you want to. Okay, so I personally would have picked Canada because my flag, let me just point out the problems with it. First, it has a whole field of nothing but just scribbles, which have to represent waves and water. And it's fine to represent that. You would probably put it on the emblem. But it's weird because I put it on the emblem and here. So that's why it's pretty repetitive. So that's why I think that this is a okay flag, but it has some problems. Now, I want to talk about the good points of the Canadian flag. First, it's extremely simple, so even a child can draw it. It only has two colors, red and white, and it has a good emblem in the middle, or a charge in the middle, which is the maple leaf. Okay, to sum everything up, I want to just say a few good points about bad flags and good flags. Let me start. First, bad flags. Remember, when you're making a flag, never try to put writing as the main part of a flag, especially if it's going to be waving there. You cannot read this. Next, never make a gradient on your flag. Or a gradient is where it starts out dark and then turns out light, or light and turns out dark. Next, don't use too many colors. And four, never use a solid color because it's not enough to represent an entire country. Now let's talk about the good flags. First, keep it simple, so even a child can draw it. 2, use meaningful symbolism, so it actually represents your country, not just some scribbles. 3, be distinctive or be related. I would like to point out the Nordic countries, like Scandinavia, Iceland, and Denmark and Norway, because all of their flags have the Nordic cross, which shows how they represent each other, because they're all Nordic countries. Next, use 2 to 3 basic colors. And that's it. Thank you for watching this, and remember to comment if you have any suggestions for me or if you have any problems with my way of teaching. Please subscribe if you like my channel, like it if you like my video, and goodbye! This was